Well, if you were in Westminster this morning and thought there was something missing, you were right. Big Ben had gone bonkers. Its famous 4-bell chime had become instead a 3-bell chime. It really had dropped a clangor. Well, it's not the sort of omission that goes unnoticed, so it was all clock hands to the pump, as Mark Easton found out.
At 20 to 6 this morning, the emergency clock repair team were alerted. "One of our is missing," was the message. F Natural had sustained a major problem.
These rods come from the mechanism room below, which activate the hammers for the quarter bells and of course Big Ben. Just here, attached to that hook, is a lock nut with a thread on the end which sheared off and so of course became disconnected to the actual mechanism that operates the hammer.
This is the bell that caused all the problem. Instead of the usual Big Ben chime, this morning there was bom, bom, plop, bom, bom, plop, bom, bom. Now what you may not know is that the chimes of the clock refer to these words from Handel's Messiah. So what was missed out this morning was the phrase, "This be thy foot."
200 foot above the Palace of Westminster, up the 334 stone steps, the workmen climbed. Time waits for no man, and running repairs were needed immediately. After all, it's said that the security of the nation itself is at risk if Big Ben bongs no more.
So they dashed up here to see what was wrong and found this had happened.
Presumably it's a race against time, something like that, isn't it?
Well, it is, because as you know, it chimes every quarter of an hour and you have to work very quickly and get away from all these rods going up and down when it actually chimes, or they chime.
So if you get your timing wrong, you could get stuck in the mechanism, presumably.
Or you could drop a spanner, for example, down through here when you're tightening these nuts, right into the mechanism, which would be a catastrophe, really.
By 9:30, temporary repairs were complete. Britain had survived, and the famous chime was back in action. Proof that time is the great healer.